Meetup.
Midweek Meetup.
Hope everybody's doing good.
It's been a good week.
It has.
How's your all's week been?
I see
That's what I want to know.
Kenzie Cole and Tasha and Candy,
Mm-hmm.
Lori, Terry Prater, Teresa Stocks, Harry Hobson, Shannon Mitchell.
This is amazing. I love it.
So glad to see you guys.
Christopher Boyd.
Okay, what's up, Christopher? Just remember, there's Karina. We were driving out the road the other day, and we went by Karina's house, which I didn't know where that was, but Heather went, "Hi, Karina."
I did.
Share, everybody. Share.
Sure.
Well, there's Pat Webb and Christy Franklin. Hey, so glad you guys are coming on.
I love it.
Brenda Prater. Hey, Brenda. I'm trusting the Lord that you're feeling better today. I seen your husband, and I didn't even ask about you. I apologize about that. Hi, Jenny Han.
I am going to get on here and share it.
Share.
My turn.
My turn.
Oh, goodness.
So,
that's funny.
How's the week going? I feel like we're crooked.
Are we?
I'm on my mark, but it don't feel like I'm...
Am I on my mark?
I have no idea. I haven't checked you. Do y'all want me to tell you how I tell her to get on the mark?
Don't.
Okay, I won't. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not going to. You said not to. Okay.
Merry Christmas, Debbie.
Hey, Michelle Hanley. I hope you guys had a wonderful vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie McClendon.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Pat.
Hey.
Hi, Kelly B.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Dr. Shar. It's good to see everybody. Hey, remember, hit the thumbs up and share, y'all.
Can I go ahead and ask one of my questions?
Ask away.
Okay. What's something that always makes you laugh?
Dr. Shar.
What's something that always makes you laugh? It could be totally something minute, but laughter is like medicine.
Does the heart good.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you a story. One time we were riding down the road. We were very young, and all the bumper sticker said was, "Humpty Dumpty was pushed." And we laughed and laughed and laughed. I mean, hardly over the silliest, simplest little thing. So it don't take much. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy. What's something that always makes you smile or makes you laugh?
I always, out of the blue, I try to scare you sometimes.
And you know I love you, right? It is the most lame scare. She'll be sitting there, and I mean...
We'll be driving down the road.
To be honest with you, she's a pretty... she's a pretty calm person. I would call you a very calm person.
That's nice.
She has actually talked about how she overreacts sometimes, and I mean, don't get me wrong, she reacts sometimes. But she's pretty calm, but all of a sudden she'll be reading because, you know, she's like this or like this in a car. One of the two.
Why is he talking about me like that?
Because you know it's true and you can't deny it. But she'll be sitting there and all of a sudden she'll go, "Ugh."
It's a little bit more than that.
I don't think so. Last night we were watching TV at home, and all of a sudden she went, "Ugh."
But look, he was just laughing, right?
If you're trying to accomplish making me laugh, you got it. If you're trying to scare me, not
when
so
I
much.
don't scare you, I end up laughing, and then you laugh.
Okay, here we got some answers. Christine McAlvin says her pet's personalities. Okay.
That is very true.
Lori
like that.
said her dog.
Mm-hmm.
Taja said, my kids make me laugh all the time. Never a dull moment. That's awesome, Taja. Candy says, my children and my grandchildren.
Isn't that good?
That's really good.
Those things make my heart so happy.
That's really good.
They do.
So what's the other question?
Okay.
Since not everybody's participating
This
in this.
one, I want to know, more of you laugh. What do you laugh at?
Yep.
What is it? What if I told you a joke? Can I tell them a joke? It's gonna... See? Christy, there we go. I was just going to say this is a bad dad joke.
Kenzie Cole, I laugh a lot at videos as well.
That's very true.
Why do I laugh at videos where people are getting hurt, though?
That's not funny.
Sometimes
But
it
we-
is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Not if they're like really hurt. Not really,
Right.
really. I'm just talking like they bust their butt or something like that. I think that's funny.
They trip and knock over their drink. Or All right, guys, here's my dad joke. Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I actually saved that on my phone for tonight.
That's awesome.
There you go.
And
all right.
pasta.
An impasta. My other question, all right, this one's a little bit more serious. What's a fear that God has helped you overcome?
That's a good one. What is a fear that God has helped you overcome? That's a good one. What is a fear? I'm going to ask one more time, give you time to talk. What is a fear that God has helped you overcome? Everybody's still on the joke. We're running.
See, they like it.
That is a pretty good one, I must say.
Speaking to a crowd. Oh yeah, Lori. I can agree with that. Me too. That is a fear that I definitely have had to overcome, isn't it?
What's Kenzie's quote? Yes.
It
But you've
is.
done a wonderful job.
It used to really.
What's a DJ's favorite sauce? Marinara? I don't understand, Kenzie. Being put under pressure at work and in life. That's good.
Being a parent at times. I thought about that one too.
I used to have a paralyzing fear every time Drew or Madison drove. I now pray for them instead of panic. That's good,
definitely
Christy.
Good. Yeah, absolutely.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's a fear that God has helped you overcome? Carrying on a conversation with people I don't know well.
That's
And
good.
you know what, Shannon? I would never have guessed that from you
No.
because you seem so comfortable with everyone
Yeah.
I've ever seen you around. That goes to show right there. That's a good example of the fact that no one else knows what we're really going through
Nope.
except God.
That's right.
And so thanks for sharing that. That's really
Mhm.
good.
That was good.
All right, I got one more question.
What is it?
How do you like your eggs cooked? When I used to eat eggs, living alone, God's got you, Teresa, and if he wants that to change, if you want that to change, he said, delight yourself in him and he'll give you the desire of your heart. If you want that to change, ask him. And you may be already. I don't know. When I ate eggs, I liked them over easy. I like to be able to stick that fork in there and it just squirt everywhere.
No.
Now I don't eat them for that reason. Okay, eggs. Christy likes them over medium.
Scrambled with cheese. If I was going to eat them, when I did, scrambled with some cheese, salt, and pepper.
Christine says fried over medium.
All right. There you go, Lori. Same.
Me neither anymore, but it seemed like a lighthearted question to get us transitioned here.
Candy's going to throw some bologna in there with them.
If you're going to eat eggs, might as well eat bologna.
There you go.
I used to love bologna.
Hey, Carolyn. So glad you're with us.
Hi, Carolyn Russell. Kenzie Cole says, you're making me not want to eat eggs with your description.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kenzie.
I don't eat eggs, but I was just telling you how I used to eat them. I used to like to go to Waffle House and get 3 eggs over easy, an order of sausage, and an order of whole wheat toast.
Some things don't change.
And I would, but I didn't care if it was dry or not. Now I make sure it's dry.
Oh, okay.
But I would chop the eggs and the sausage up and just stir around, and then I would eat it. And then at the end, I'd make sure I had enough bread left to wipe the plate up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Christopher Boyd says scrambled eggs with a little black pepper. Oh yeah, black pepper makes everything better.
Oh, Michelle says, okay, now I have to know why you don't eat eggs.
In 2017, I became plant-based, Michelle. So I don't eat eggs, I don't eat meat, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat anything that comes from an animal. Did you just learn that today? There you learned something.
There you go. Karina says, the fear of looking at my bank account. Now it just makes me laugh. No, seriously, God has helped me overcome the fear of talking to people.
That's awesome.
That is so amazing.
That's amazing.
And you're so fun to talk to, Karina.
You really are.
You always make my heart happy.
We love you so much. We love everybody on here, but Karina is one of those that we've just met in the last few months, and it's just like we've known you for a long, long time. It just feels like your family. Terry Prater says, over easy, sopping up with a biscuit. Okay. Teresa says, nope, I'm okay just with me and Jesus.
That's all right, Teresa.
It is
that's
okay.
Good.
Jackie Lee, I hope I'm the thing that always makes my family laugh.
And that is a big yes.
You do that a lot, Jackie Lee. Michelle Hanley said, yes, sir.
She just learned that today.
Well.
All right. Same goes for me.
Charlotte Fry says, my papa saved the yalla to dip my biscuit. More about connection than food. Christy Franklin, do you eat homemade cookies? Serious question because it has butter in it. Here's what I do. If I cheat at all, I'll cheat with a little dairy. So do I eat cookies from time to time? I do. But as a rule, I don't eat butter. And we use plant-based butter.
It's so good, y'all.
It is. But if there is one thing I'll cheat on from time to time, and I try not to do that a lot, but it is dairy. But
yeah.
When I stopped eating dairy, though, I could tell the difference in, I had this one knee that had a motorcycle wreck. It swelled up when I ran. I stopped eating dairy. It stopped swelling up.
Karina says, I'm not a fan of eggs, but when I do, scrambled well with onions, ham, and cheese.
Omelet! Little omelet.
Candy says, the fear of getting out and doing things by myself.
You're not given the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of sound mind.
That's right.
You are overcoming that, Candy.
That is amazing.
All right.
That's good to know.
Good deal.
Can we talk about some things that are going on this week?
Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, Heather.
All right. Number one.
We got lots of stuff going on.
One, I want to start with Sunday experience.
Let's talk about last Sunday experience.
Wow.
I'll talk about it a little more because I'm going to follow up with a message tonight about it.
Yes.
But, woo, I love the Spirit of the Lord.
So good.
And this Sunday experience is going to be, I've already got the message. The Lord's already given me the message. He gave it to me yesterday. Get this. This is the truth. I hadn't even told you this. I told you that I was already, because a lot of times I'll have an idea, but I really don't put it all together till Friday or Saturday. But sometimes it just comes. And I was going through the drive-thru at the bank yesterday. And the law of spirit of life in Jesus just came to me. And that's what I'm going to preach about Sunday.
Ooh.
So Sunday experience is going to be amazing this week.
Sneak peek at 10 a.m.
And we have a baptism. Listen, y'all, we went to Forward with Gracie and the whole youth department last week from Thursday until Saturday. First of all, Spirit of the Lord touched our young people.
Yes.
Spirit of the Lord touched me, but Spirit of the Lord touched our young people in a mighty, mighty way. Do we have any idea how many's getting baptized?
I meant to ask Gracie.
I think we have
I'm
at
not
least
really
4.
sure. Okay.
I think we have at least 4 teenagers that are getting baptized, and isn't that amazing, y'all? So you need to be on this campus 10 o'clock Sunday morning Eastern Standard Time. If you can't be physically on this campus, then be right here on this platform with all of our HPC Global family. It's going to be an amazing Sunday. You don't want to miss it.
Yes.
Then Sunday afternoon at 5:45. When? 5:45. We are having Connect Group, and we have had the most wonderful last 4 weeks. And we're continuing on in this same series because we're talking about the fruit of the Spirit. And we have done love, joy, peace, and patience. And or forbearance or long suffering, whichever translation you read. You don't want to miss being here this Sunday at 5:45. It's just always so amazing. Not only do we learn about the word of the Lord, but we get to hang out with our friends, and that alone helps me tremendously.
Yes.
It really does.
So, one thing I did want to say about the baptism on Sunday, if you are planning to get baptized, please bring a change of clothes and a towel. You'll need to have that for baptism. And then, that's not all, guys. Monday, we are having Bible study with Pastor on July the 7th at 7 p.m. And then that's going to, just as a reminder, that's the first Monday of every single month.
We're having a little technical difficulty here, I think. So,
can you guys hear us okay? Is there any static or anything like that right now?
Are we staticky to everyone? When is your birthday, Lori?
Is it Sunday?
Or Monday?
Tom Fry is going to be leading that Bible study on Monday. Super excited. I've so enjoyed his teachings over the last few months and super excited to see what he's got in store for us Monday night.
Let's see, a little gurgling.
There is a little static. Okay.
Huh.
What else could it be?
I don't know.
Everything is plugged in. How about, can we unplug everything? Chargers? You think that would be it?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Candy said that her sister's birthday is the 7th.
That's super exciting. I'm just going to keep going over announcements, and if you need to do something.
So do we need to restart the feed, guys?
Is it that bad?
Is it that bad? Do we need to restart it? Is it that annoying? Because I don't want it to be that way in the message. Because if it is...
Terry says it's okay now. Is it okay now for everyone? Hopefully it is.
I hope it is.
Kenzie says you can try. It's pretty bad.
Michelle says no, keep going.
Lori says no. Comes and goes.
Okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to shut her down. I hate to do it, but I don't want to be sitting here and it be staticky the whole time. I can't hear it because obviously we're not hearing what it is, but so we're going to shut down. Y'all come back.
But we'll be right back.
Come back.
Watch out for us. It won't take us long.
Come back.
See you in a minute.